Hi, welcome back to Confidence Uncut. Thank you so much for following this channel. But if this is your first time on here, please subscribe, turn on your notification so you are the first to be notified when I upload any new content. Today we're in my kitchen again. Well, that's where I cook from. And we are going to try a meal that is a family recipe from my Moroccan cook. Unfortunately, I would not be able to have her because we haven't got approval from the husband. So anyway, we're going to try. Yeah, what about that? It's the first time, so hopefully, fingers crossed, I will get it right at the first try. If it doesn't taste good too, I'll let you know. Well, the dish does have an Arabic name, but come on. I'm an Arab girl. My tongue is not picking the Arabic word on properly. So I'm not going to try and mess it up, but it is chicken with olives. And these are the ingredients that you're going to need. Turmeric powder, olives, ginger powder, coriander, olive oil, and this is a special batter that she makes, and it's called Samona. I hope I got that right again. Samona. And this is whisk butter with salt, and you have to leave it on, on the side, room temperature for 10 days. Then we have our pickled lemon with olives, and that is for decoration. Cut onions, and one of the most expensive spices in the world, which is saffron. And then you have your salt to taste. Well, you would need your garlic crusher for this. And the last, which is the bigger part of the ingredient, is your chicken thigh. Let me wash my hands and come back, and we're gonna try and cook. Well, I'm back. Leila has already pre-prepared everything for me. So the chicken is already washed. Make sure you wash your chicken. Okay, let's cook some chicken with olives. Let me get a pot because you would need a pot. And you would need a spoon. That's not a spoon, is it? Spatula. What's it called? Spatula. A wooden spoon. And I'm going to just drop the chicken in there. So the rest of the water that is around the chicken will stay in the bowl that you remove the chicken from. We would need a spoon of turmeric powder, ginger powder, 1 spoon, then 1 spoon of saffron. I hope I have enough here, and olive oil. Make sure you stir it properly so all the spices will go around your chicken and be distributed evenly. And now we're going to add crushed garlic. There we go. So 3. And back to stirring. After stirring in your crushed garlic, we're going to take this to the hob. But you're going to wait a little bit, let it simmer before you add your onions, your cut onions to it. We're waiting. So this is the chicken has been on the hob for, let's say, a minute or 2. So we're gonna we're stirring it, making sure you turn the other side onto it, and you add the rest of your ingredients. Onions. I love onions, so. Well, we have a coriander here, and it's wrapped in a thread. That's how you put that on there, and then you have your Samona here. Okay. Then we stir again. Well, make sure this is stirred really well because you want everything to be distributed evenly. And you're going to add some water, enough water, not too much, just to get your chicken cooking. I have this friend of mine that all she does is eat. What do I mean eat? Okay. So she walks in and go like, I'm like, are you hungry? No, I'm not. I've eaten before I came here. I am full. You're full. Okay, no problem. Oh, let me get some rice to eat. And then she goes like, oh, let me taste it. And then she eats everything. I am very sure you guys can't imagine who it is. You know her. She's all the time here. And she eats. Should I give you her name? Cecilia. She just eats. And you have to see her body. She eats and eats and eats, doesn't put on any weight. If I eat that amount of food, I'll be really, I think I'll even be running into obesity. But Cecilia, no, she doesn't. She just eats and walks in with a gorgeous body and have all these cute crop tops. Mother of two, and she's in her late 30s. I remember she asked me to guess her age, and I was like, oh, like 35. And when she was like, she's going to be 40 this year, I was smacked. That tiny thing is 40 this year. Impossible. Well, that's the end of my Fujian story featuring Cecilia. Let me check on my chicken. And my chicken is cooking well. Oh, that looks yummy. Make sure you stir your chicken gently. We don't want, the chicken falling off the bone because we're going to put it in an oven. This is when you put some salt, so a teaspoon, or you would say salt to taste. So I would put a teaspoon of salt in there. Let's stir again so that the salt is distributed evenly. So we're going to wait for the chicken to be cooked. Okay. Let's check if the chicken is ready to go into the oven. Okay, yes it is. Make sure you taste, because the chicken going into the oven is just for it to be grilled. Give it a grill. That tastes amazing. Our chicken is ready for the oven, and put it on between 120, 150 Celsius. Okay, there we go. So you're going to gently lift your chicken from your pan, place it on to the baking tray. I am being gentle with it because you can see it's starting to fall apart. So let's see if we can turn this one. Oh, there we go. So that's why I'm like, be careful. Well, our chicken is now in the oven to be grilled. And also what you can do with your sauce is take the coriander out of it and then take it back to the hob and brown it, so you can use it as a sauce to accompany your rice, your potatoes, you name it. You can eat it with anything. That's what we do in this house whenever she cooks it. You can eat your chicken with olive, with bread, potatoes, rice, you name it, whatever your choice would be. But today I am going to eat mine with rice, and I have a pre-cooked rice here. Let's check if the chicken is ready. Oh yes, it's ready. Please be careful when you're bringing something out of the oven because it is pretty hot. Look at that. Look at that. How yummy is that? Oh gosh. Well, this is the chicken, the stock that came from the chicken, and when you brown it, this is how it should look. Not overly burnt, just brown enough that you can eat. I would like to kind of take off the oil and garnish. Ha ha ha. The smile on my face tells it all. I would make sure that the recipe and the ingredients are on here down below. You remember that our pickled lemon and olives, we're gonna use that and garnish our chicken with olives. Let me grab myself a plate. The chicken is just falling off the bone. It is so yummy. Oh, let's try that again. Thank you, Leila, for this family recipe. You guys can also send your recipes in. I will try my best to cook them. I love new things. If this is your first time on here, subscribe. Turn on your notification so you are the first to know what we are up to. Thank you so much for staying with me once more. This is Confidence Uncut, and bye-bye. Let me enjoy my food.